Ladies and gents, welcome back. I know you've been waiting on this since yesterday, so here it is. I'll keep it short. Scrub Finance, Lion, Tiger shares. I'll give you a quick overview. So today in this episode, I'll tell you what happened post-launch, after the launchpad, right? And what I did. Okay? Take whatever I say with a grain of salt and always do your own research. There are times I'll probably miss out on some stuff, all right? And or maybe give you whatever, like inaccurate information, which is not likely to happen because I do my best, but it is still a possibility, all right? If you see some of the stuff is off track, all right, correct me. Give me a source, link it in the comments, all right? If you find some useful information, yeah, let me know. So here it is. First, I'm gonna check on the what happened in the launch, all right? And then I'll take it from there. And beside that, one thing I wanted to point out, Scrub Finance. Remember in my last video, I pointed out a tweet where it said, yeah, Pegasus Finance is still better with APR. They have roadmap, and Scrub Finance has no roadmaps, etc., etc. It's true, cause I haven't located the roadmap yet. Or am I missing something? So yeah, if you know something about this, let me know, right? If you look at this, the docs, they have the tokens, pick mechanisms, staking in Scrub, which I've explained, line distribution, right? Treasury fund, and of course contracts. They don't have anything else, all right? Audit, and yeah, this is the basics. So I would love to see the roadmap, the plan, and if you notice, Pegasus, they had a roadmap yet to achieve, right? But they still had something. So once Scrub Finance have something, I'll be able to discuss. Right now, all I can tell you, it's a farming, and it's exactly a fork. It's not only a Tomb fork, it's a Savannah Finance fork. Check this out. Do you see any much of a difference here? Right? You see? Farms, OSIS, they have changed just a few things. If you check out the Scrub, this is exactly like OSIS, right? If you check out the OSIS here, yeah, this is the OSIS, right? Line earned and Tiger staked. The Tiger is the M share, Line is the SVN, right? See, SVN earned. And matter of fact, why I'm telling you it's a fork, in the beginning, if you go to the desert, right, over here, I'll tell you. It's interesting. There's tiny stuff that you could notice. Alright, so if you go to, by the way, the APRs are very juicy at this moment, of course, no doubt. 5,000%, 13% daily, and the other one has more than this. Let's actually check out the Tiger. Alright, so of course, it depends on total value locked. The more it goes up, the APR goes down, the pricing. So understand the tokenomics, which I'm not gonna dig deeper today for no reason. I'm more of a practical guy. I like to play around, experiment, and then figure it out. Okay, so if you look at this, I was one of the first ones in OSIS, of course. So if you were one of the first ones too, you probably have noticed that they didn't have this comma, right? 80 million, it's very accurate, like easy to read, right? You go back to Scrub, I know, it's tiny things. See this? It's actually 8 million, right? There are 6 zeros here. So it's just exactly like OSIS in the beginning, initial stage, and I believe they will tweak this and add all those extra graphics and all that kind of stuff, right? So for now, it's exactly a Savannah fork, literally. All right, so they have the Scrub and the Epoch, 6 hours, and it's exactly the same. 24 hours, you can withdraw it, right? All right, so let's dig deeper. All right, so what happened? First, if you look at it, insane. 10,000 person. And it's getting worse every day. You can't help it. The more people discover Finance, if you go back and check out all of their finished, the first one, MMO, I was a part of this. 400%. Right? Because people didn't know much about Finance at that time. And the more people are discovering, and if you look at it, Mimas Finance launched 179, right? So it's building momentum. 200%. Look at Savannah Finance, They discovered, okay, hold on, Krisan is doing well. This is well. Savannah will kill it. 2,000%, right? And then it started going nuts. Especially, of course, this one, 4,000. Medef was 5,000. Pegasus, 4,000. And of course, no doubt. So when they realized, the retailers and even the whales, there are a lot of whales in this game. It's a good thing, also it's a bad thing. It depends, right? So if you look at it, when they figured out Savannah Finance was killing it, and it's similar to now, well, Pegasus Dollar is similar, right? They all aped in to get the best allocation possible. And same thing happened with Scruff Finance. 10,000% is insane, so nobody wanted to give up, right? And just as predicted, I've mentioned, what happens? Just before the launch, they load up on SVN, all right? And it was for 6 hours duration, and the last minute, usually, it gets crazy, all right? Because most people, what they do, they take out all the funds from other farms and pools, and then they put it here. So what happens then, investors sitting in the other farms, they benefit with higher APR for the time being. And then after the launch, what happens? The remaining fund, the refund that most investors get, they take it and put it back again in those previous farms. Irony, right? Doesn't make sense unless you want to deal with multiple transactions and taxes or whatever. But yeah, it depends. It's a hit or a miss. If you really believe in new projects, go all in, up to you, whatever, right? However, I'll tell you what I did, but before I do that, let me actually finish up. So this one, 64 million, it's insane, right? And if you put $1,000, you probably got nothing. And it's true, one subscriber he commented on my video, man, $1,000, 5,000. So basically launchpads are not for us anymore. The small people, it ain't for us. I agree and disagree. Don't get discouraged because it's true. But that doesn't mean you can't build from something. All right, you just have to be lucky once or make a big move, like just one big win, and then take it from there. Because imagine this, if you have $10,000 or $20,000 now, right, sitting around because you got that, you yield farmed from Savannah Finance or whatever. Imagine if you put in Scruff Finance, right? You got something out now, and I'll tell you what happened. So one SVN, price for our line was one SVN, right? So if you look at it, one SVN is $2. And this always happens when it comes to launches. $2 right now. Of course, dumped. Didn't expect it, but then after I seen something, my views changed, and I'm going to discuss that in a second, right? Which actually, I'm going to follow up on this tweet, right? So if you look at it, one lion right now is sitting at about $38. It did go, as usual, all the way to $91. And I've also posted a screenshot showing I bought some about at $55-ish, okay? And then it dropped all the way here. And right now it's sitting at 32, 38, kind of like a stable line, right? So I'm a little down, but doesn't matter because, well, you'll know why in a second. All right, so if you got in and got some allocation, imagine this. So SVN $2, pre-launch, post-launch $38 lion. So $2 to 38, and if you sold, a lot of crazy whales sold at this level, $80, man, $2 and $80 in a day, in a few hours. Think about this for a second. That's a crazy win, and also crazy loss for a lot of investors because of when someone's taking so much profit, of course, a lot of people losing it, right? On the other end. And I hope it's not you or one of my subscribers. There are a lot, thousands and millions of people out there in the world who will be investing. And out of that, maybe 0.01% will watch my videos. So I hope you take action, do your research, and always be safe, all right? So this is the thing. If you get into pre-launch, yeah, you get a tiny allocation, but so for example, I put in about $10,000 in the launch here. All right, where is it? Right here. 10,000, and I got only about 25 lion token. 25. That's crazy, right? I got most of my SVN refunded, so 25 is not bad. However, as soon as it came out, right, launched, yeah, I broke my own rules. Do not ape in. I aped in. well, I didn't care because I told you. Oh, by the way, I'm playing with my profits. That's one of the other reasons, and I'll come to that in a second. All right, just wait on it. So this is their tweet. Congrats to those who participated in the 11th launchpad. This also concludes the third sale via SVN. Fixing the system would be, and the whole network went down, congested. By the way, I have a video on RPC changing to different RPCs doing congestion. It works. All right, it's on my channel. Check it out. People still go through this and complain, and I understand. It was insane, guys. If you were trying to like do trade during the launch yesterday, it was insane. You probably have lost money because of slippage. Oh my god, it was insane. Okay, tax, slippage, fees, and craziness. All right, this always happens when a launch takes place, especially in MM Finance, because people have discovered them and now they know what to expect. You get the point? In the beginning, it was kind of not obvious, but right now, people. The next project. Oh, by the way, there's another coming. That's a game, the Mad Meerkat, the game they're talking about, right? And they're supposed to use the Mad token. It's not going insane because if you look at the Mad token right now, of course, $18, pretty much all-time high, right? It's sitting at all-time high. I got into pre-launch, got a tiny portion. I still remember I mentioned about this, or maybe I didn't get in the pre-launch, but I did mention that I bought some at $4. Remember? It was right here. And that was still way above the pre-sale. Pre-sale was 50 cents. So I bought $4 and I'm like, whatever, $4. Let's see what happens. And I'm still playing with profits because all of the money I'm putting in right now is coming from OSIS, the Savannah Finance Farming. I don't want to lose money, even if it's a profit. Well, nobody wants to lose money, right? But it took me a while to get there, to use my initials and then farm and then be in a position that I can yield farm every single day, use my profits to get into new projects. So you could do that. Nothing wrong with that, right? So 50 cents, and you know what happened, right? $18, do the math. Supply is low, the game is not out yet, the launch is coming. It's gonna be insane, right? This MM Treehouse, which gives you MAD token a day. I have 3 tree houses right now, so if each one gives you 1 MAD a day, that's $18 a day, right? So it adds up though. Just telling you that there's crazy utilities coming to MAD Meerkat ecosystem and etc. Right? So this is MAD, although I don't want to discuss MAD right now unnecessarily, but just showing you the trajectory and the usual graph of what happens in MM Finance ecosystem. While the entire market, if you look at it, insane, right? People are shocked. What's happening with MM Finance? Everything is in green. What's wrong? So anyways, let's stick to Lion and Tiger. All right. So right now, if you look at it, the chart, it's insane. The price movement is pretty interesting. It goes up by, pretty decent, right? And Tiger at this moment is sitting at 53,000, almost 52, right? All-time low was right here. Oh man, 20,000-ish. So if you are totally new, you could just buy 0.001 Tiger. That's called dollar cost averaging. If you buy one, or well, if you bought one for 21,000 at this point, then you're good, right? But then if you bought one at 59 and it keeps dropping back and forth, it's not easy to deal with, right? So what happened? So let me actually finish this. This is done, right? Let me put this out as well. 64 million raised in 6 hours. Can you believe this? And I want to show you something real quick before I close this as well, all right? By the way, this dude is a whale, one of the whales. And I'm not here to like point fingers or expose anybody, I'm not interested, but I'm just showing you what happens. And I'm not even interested to read out any of the other news or the tweets. Ignore, all right? Just this one. Got some lines at least, all right? So he put, well, I'm not going to do the math. He received 4,735 lions. All right, you know how much that is, right? He's a big whale in the game, and he's one of those who joins pretty much every launches. So he's on MM Finance right now. He was pretty big on VVS. I remember it's pretty big. All right, when I said big, I mean probably 20, 30, 50, 100 million. Yeah, maybe. All right. So now, if you think about this, he gets into Pegasus. Right now he's in Lion as well. I'm just assuming, all right? If you think about one of these whales having so much, right? You get 4,000, so-called what? $8,000 if each SVN is two, right? And once this launched, right? Imagine this, Lion. I'm not even saying a person selling, buying, they can do whatever they want. It's their money, their life, right? But think about this second. If someone gets 4,000, 5,000, right? All-time high, sells it right after launch, and then buys back in, that's a decent power chunk. If 4 or 5 whales do that, they can kind of move the market to some extent, especially during the launch, right? That's why you have to be very careful when you play around with this. I, on the other hand, shouldn't have. And best part, I didn't break any LPs. I'm still on Savannah, I'm still on Vault, I'm still on Pegasus. I didn't break any LPs. I ain't gonna do that. It's too greedy, right? It doesn't make sense. So basically, if you remember, I told you, I'm decent here, OSIS. All right, I'm over here, I'm farming, and I'm getting SVN, all right? And I had about 10,000 SVN, well, worth, right? Which I used for this launch. Get the point? And I got 25 tokens. And then, as soon as I got the rest of the SVN refunded, what I did was, of course, I put the chart on, and started buying a little bit, Lion. Okay, so I bought some at 60, 50, all right, and split into 50, right, 50-50, and I put into these farms right here. So right now, at this moment, I'm in both of them, okay, and that doesn't mean I'm encouraging you to join. No, be careful. This is very new. It's just started yesterday, and even the chart right now, well, this looks pretty decent. If you look at it, Lion, around $20 to $30, $20 to $40 ish, but Tiger is very volatile. So if you want to get into Tiger, the best way is to farm it or dollar cost average 0.01 or whatever, right? So it's again the same mechanism. You put your LPs here and you're earning Tiger in both the farms. Okay, your Tiger farms, Lion SVN LP, Tiger SVN LP, right? So over here you stake both and you get both. And what else? Oh, by the way, my cat just Yoshi, behave. Let me finish this real quick. All right, it's not good. The market is crazy and you're going nuts on me. Not good, Yoshi. All right, guys, let's get back on. So Lion SVN, Tiger SVN, all right, both of them are giving you Tiger, and nothing wrong splitting into two because different APRs, all right. And on the other hand, Tiger and Lion, the price action, there will be volatility, impermanent losses, whatever, but with this crazy APR, you're likely to make it back if you don't ape in and go all in. So overall, if you really ask me, yes, I'm a little down, probably 1,000 or more, a little more, but it's not bad. I can make it back based on this APR and what's happening. I think I can make it back. But at the same time, I don't know what's happening with Scrub Finance unless they have more things, right? Boardroom opened earlier today, which I'm going to show you in a second. Pearl value crossed, not bad, locked 35 million 4 hours ago. Okay, and yeah, pretty straightforward. Although I'm still waiting on the roadmap, so I know what's the plan, right? So at this moment, it's all farming. I'm just farming, and what I'm doing. All right, so now I'm gonna close this because there's no roadmap and stuff. I'll wait on it. All right, there's nothing much on their Twitter account beside whatever is happening. They posted up there. Okay, and I talked about this whale just because. Oh, let me finish off this. So there are multiple of these. Okay, and you have to understand how they play. Sometimes you don't have to really pay attention because then you're gonna get stressed when you check on their wallet, see millions of dollars, and you're losing money. It's stressful. All right, don't compare. It's the worst thing ever. It's poison. It's not our fault psychologically. It just happens, man. You think it doesn't happen to me? Looking at all those big shots, but then that's where discipline comes in, and that's where the greed, your control, it's important. All right, have a goal. Write down. You see my whiteboard right there? Yeah. I write down a lot of stuff, and that's how it works. Okay, so now I'm not going to talk about much whales But there are a lot of whales in this game, and they will take advantage of every other launches. Literally, if this guy gets this kind of allocations in every launches, he will do whatever he does, right? You can ask him all sort of questions and answers, or whatever, and you can take it as it is. I don't know, you want to believe or not, it's up to you, okay? Because everybody's playing different games with different size of wealth and money, right? It's a big deal. All right, the guy swapped back and lost $7,500 in swap fees. $7,500 in swap fees. I put 10,000 in the pre-launch. You get the point. All right, so that's out. Now, let me tell you this, what I did. I'm also going to let's finish this one. I didn't point this out. So you know how I like to do my things. Create a thread and then keep following up on this. This was the first post. 11 minutes left. And then 5 hours. I did put some here, see? So initially I put 250 and then I added more before the end. But yet I only got 25. Okay, right? And then I've seen some insane whale games. This is what I'm going to discuss, right? You see this? Everything went down. Everything went down, and check what happened, right? Over here, everything went down because they all took the funds out to put in the new launch. And as soon as the launch was done, they got refunded. Check this out. Again, the funds are back. See this? This is exactly what I told you. Like it's I'm not saying this is gonna happen all the time, but this is like a trend. Yeah, probably it's gonna happen again next time. All right, so be careful. And here, why I said this, check this out. Someone sold almost $1 million, and this is just one of the sales. There's so many others, 300,000, 500,000, 600,000. This is just one of them. And again, I don't know who the person is, and I'm not interested. This is a part of the game. Decentralization, anybody can do whatever they want. It's their money, right? But I'm here to point it out, right? Like, if I know what's happening, I can play my game based on that. Nobody can stop that. That is legit and legal, right? So here, if you look at it, I did say SVN won't dump, but hey, anything is possible in crypto, right? So check this out. Over here, SVN was 3.5 and went to 2 because that same whale. And how does this person have so much? Because this person, so-called, some whales have very decent shares. This is insane. I hear some whales have about 8%, 5% supply. So imagine they're getting $500,000 worth of SVN every single day. They will dump. You get the point? This is the reward token. Although it's not bad because SVN is supposed to peg with MMF. And they're close. MMF is $1.50 and SVN is $2, right? So they're supposed to peg and it's fine. This is how it's supposed to work. So if you pair them and put in the vault, you'll get decent long-term gains, right? All right, but remember this, if someone has 500,000 worth of this, what would the person do? Made a really crazy move, wise move, dumped it, right? And guess what happened? The same person put it into this mShare. Again, can you believe this? Take 500, sell 500,000 SVN, and when mShare was down, put it back in mShare. Right? So mShare was right here, 18,000. So SVN was all-time high. Wow. Sell it all-time high, buy something which is low, which is also more valuable, mShare. Right? Amazing, right? And guess what happened? The dude got rich, and a lot of plebs got wrecked. Yeah, that's the part of the game. So that's what I'm saying. If you diversification is the key. All right. Although I do believe in OSIS, and this is my game. I'm farming here, pretty decent. All right, and I'm taking my SVN. This is what I'm doing. I'm taking my SVN, and I told you, I put in Scrub. I've also put this in Pegasus. Yeah. Today, I'm gonna get more rewards in SVN. Guess what I'm gonna do? Today, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Every day is a new game. Tomorrow I might take it into Pegasus or take some profit. I don't know. I haven't done that yet. But today, I want to take whatever I get from SVN, all right, and I'm going to put it back in Tiger here. Probably will buy some Lion because earlier today, I did buy some Tiger because of Scrub, the OSIS. This is the OSIS, all right, and they have a 8,000 person APR, 2% daily, I believe so. Is it? So Tiger, this is a boardroom, just like OSIS. All right, and this gives out SVN, this gives out Lion. All right, so I have parked here some Tiger. I'm also farming in both of these. So now, what do I do with the reward I'm getting? Right. So if you look at it, I'm getting Tiger from here, from both the farms. Both the farms, I'm getting Tiger. From the scrub, I'm getting Lion. Interesting. Two things you can do. Take this Tiger. Oh, well, three things. Take some profit, okay? Maybe get your initial out slowly. Or you could take that profit, buy M-share in the dip. Do not get in all-time high, but yeah, sure. Looks nice. 21,000 was up there. So yeah, M-share. Plug it back in here because you're going to get more SVN later on. And another thing to note, when the SVN price goes up, the APR goes up. So yesterday probably you've seen 1,000%, and today you're seeing 700. Yeah, it can go to 1,000 tomorrow. You get the point? This is a different mechanism here. Understand this. And 2% APR is very decent. Getting on a $10,000, $20,000. And I also understand not everybody has that kind of money. But if you start small, right, and got into launches and somehow forked up to a $10,000, $20,000, now if you play decent, you can make more money. Because money makes a lot more money, guys. You know this. I've seen people with $500,000 now sitting at about $10 million. You think it's a joke? No. It's accurate. There's a whale. Well, he probably is watching my video. That's totally fine. Started with 800,000. Probably now is up by 14 million. He was up by 18 million. 18. Dropped to 14. Lost $4 million. Well, not lose, but I don't know. But that's the name of the game. You get the point, guys? So anyways, be safe, understand what's happening, and then act accordingly, okay? Don't just FOMO in. And another thing, a lot of people will comment on my tweets and my YouTube and all that. Some of them will try to use my name. Oh yeah, Rebel said it's a good thing. You should get on it. No. Well, I don't know what I said when I said. You can ask me when I do a Q&A. I used to do lives before, and I'm gonna get back doing lives soon. All right, hang in there. And yeah, just don't believe what you see. There are people heavy on bags. No, you should buy this thing. Yeah, I support projects. I'm into Scrub right now. Okay, I probably have around $10,000 right now in Scrub. Okay, so if I'm down, I don't want you to buy bags just because I'm down. But if it's good, buy it. If it's bad, dude, even if I'm in it, I don't want you to buy. Because I am playing with yield farm. I'm playing with all the money I made from M-share and stuff, the farming. It's my profits. However, nobody still wants to lose money, any money, if it's profits or initial, whatever, right? But now, guess what? I'm still making money from SVN right now, from M-share, OSIS. I'm making whatever. This, has to give me something. If the rug pull, well, sad. I'm not gonna, but you get the point, right? Making something. And then Pegasus. Doing decent? I don't want to talk about Pegasus right now, but it just played the way I was expecting. I'm grateful, very grateful, right? See the $800 here? And I said, dude, it's kind of M-share feeling. Give it some time. It's gonna go up. It takes time. And people FOMO'd in. They saw the APR is juicy, 5,000%. They couldn't get a decent allocation elsewhere. All right, let's get back in. There you go. And you saw what happened here. All thing went back to green. See? Do this once, do this twice, and then you'll get used to this. Oh, it's not an easy game. Oh, hold on. The chart is going down? Or it's all right. I'll just come back tomorrow. That's the point. Okay? I want you to be in that position. This is how you see it. All right? So I give you as it is. I don't think I'm missing out anything, but to be honest, every time I do video, I'm done, it's uploaded. Oh man, I missed out on this. I should have said this thing. I should have added this thing too. So every time, whenever I miss out on anything, I will try to put it back, include it in the next video. Okay? If it's important. Or I'll just put it on my tweet or whatever it is. All right? So yeah, exciting times ahead. What are your thoughts? Hold on. You can ask me my thoughts on Twitter, bro. It's hard. I can't tell you. Imagine if I said, hey, I sold this coin. I've done this before. Matter of fact, just wait on some of the stuff I'm gonna bring. Because everything I do has a reasoning behind it. And you can go back to my Twitter, document it, because I'll go back and show you what I tweeted 6 months ago and I'll touch base on it today. That's how I am. So I can refer and show you the difference. Why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Alright? So that's all I got for Scrub until or unless they come out with a roadmap. I'm still in this farm. I'm still in Pegasus. I will join the new launch. Sure, for the sake of it. Be part of history. So that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Don't ape in, don't get wrecked, and I'll see you in the next video.